Right from the jump, we're dealing with a felony-level criminal mischief case, and that means this courtroom isn't here to play games. Anytime the judge starts by reading the full case number with that tone, yeah, someone's about to get a reality check.
You're charged with criminal mischief, $2,500 to $30,000. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea bargain agreement, there's to be a $1,000 fine probated. The state is recommending deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution to the complainant in the amount of $1,764.08. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Quick legal insight. Prosecutors can recommend all they want, but the judge is the final boss. When she says she doesn't have to follow those recommendations, that's your warning that things might not go as planned.
Yeah.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Are you proceeding with sentencing? Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time yesterday, going over everything, and she's agreed to accept responsibility. At time to plead guilty, and I suggested to her to plead guilty, because she is guilty, rather than try to hide behind a no contest plea. So that really demonstrates an acceptance of responsibility. It's a situation where she was just overwhelmed by what was going on in her life and something snapped yesterday. I really characterize this as average behavior. She's never been in trouble before, 22 years old. So we'd asked the court to give her a chance on deferred and follow the plea agreement.
Okay, you say she's 22? All right. So let me ask you, who is Roman Villarreal to you?
That's my boyfriend.
All right. And your relationship, Valerie Marino?
That's my sister.
All right.
This is where the judge shifts from sentencing to life coaching. And honestly, this speech should be broadcast in every custody battle. She's basically saying, if you chose someone to have a child with, you're stuck co-parenting whether you like them or not.
And how old?
She's 3.
3? All right. So let me explain something. And this is what I would always tell my clients who are on the CPS side, right? When people have a child together, that's the person you chose to have a child with, right? It's very important that you're able to co-parent, because even though you're no longer with that father and maybe you've moved on with someone else, your child still needs to see what healthy relationships are. And I know your attorney is saying this is out of character, but if you can just internalize and think about how your child was feeling with all these adults, these grown people just screaming. And this is what I've learned. And you've done family violence cases. This is what I'm sure your attorney has probably told you. If he hasn't, I'm going to tell you. During child exchanges, unless this is like a Hallmark movie, don't bring your significant other with you for a child exchange. I have never seen that work out well. So by the same token, if the father of your child is coming to pick up his child, he shouldn't be bringing his girlfriend with him. And if you're going to pick up your child, you shouldn't be bringing your boyfriend or new husband or whoever it is with you, because tensions just rise. And if there's an issue where people are concerned about their safety during custody exchanges, that's when you say we're going to meet at a substation or meet at the police. You understand?
Yes.
But from reading everything, I see that there were issues going on and maybe the child needed help and all of these other health issues going on.
Notice how the judge approves deferred adjudication but immediately dives into employment? That's intentional, because if you're going to be on probation, the court wants to know you can stay stable, not just rely on a boyfriend who may or may not be there next month.
So the $1,000, how much are you able to pay per month towards that? And here's the thing, give me a reasonable number, because sometimes people think I want to hear, oh, I'll be able to have $1,000 in 20 days. If that's not you, that's not you. It's just that I'm going to be placing you on deferred adjudication. I'm going to grant your application, but you're going to need to be able to let the state know, and I'm sorry, the probation officer know how much reasonably you can pay a month because this has to be paid off. And since one person is your sister, the other one is your boyfriend, usually your mother will say, hey, you better help your sister pay this off. So reasonably, what do you think you can pay per month towards this amount?
I can do 100.
Okay. All right. And was CPS involved at all?
No, Judge.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. Are you employed?
No.
All right. So how are you supporting yourself?
Well, I'm getting child support, and
Mhm.
my boyfriend would be the one to financially.
Okay. Here's the thing that, as a side note, you never know if a boyfriend is going to be around for the long haul. You never know if somebody has a girlfriend, if they're going to be around for the long haul. So you need to be able to say, because you have a child, you need to be able to say, you know what? If he were to leave, how am I going to support myself? Will I be able to provide a roof over the head for me and my child? You understand?
Yeah.
So you have to calculate that. All right. In this court, I require that people have employment. All right. So there's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be restitution of $1,764.08 to the complainant. Are you all able to do child exchanges at a location different from this location?
She'll have to answer that, Judge. I don't know how she's doing that now.
We're doing exchanges at the police station on Sassamala.
Okay. All right. There's 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order anger management. Once you've completed anger management, 50 of those hours will be deemed satisfied. And the remaining 50 hours will be satisfied once you've completed parenting classes. And I'm going to order parent.
This is the judge's golden rule: communicate or fail. Probation violations often happen not because people reoffend, but because they ghost their probation officer. The judge is literally giving them the roadmap to survive the next few years.
Parenting classes, field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. And there's $1,000 fine, and that will be probated. And restitution is to be paid at $100 per month. All right, is there anything else you need from the court? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing: to be successful on probation in this court, communication is key. If you have an issue, let probation know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court and address it with me. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you. Make better decisions, okay?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you, counsel. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 006934, State versus Roman Daniel Villarreal. Could I have parties announced?
Yes, here I have the state, y'all. Roberto Vargas for the defendant, ready to proceed, Your Honor.
And are you Roman Daniel Villarreal?
Yes, ma'am.
Charged with criminal mischief, 2,500 to 30,000. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution of $1,764.08. That's to be payable to the complainant in the cause number. And the state recommends deferred. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours of community service restitution, no contact with the location, and anger management. Did you understand that those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, please.
Anything that you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. My client doesn't have a criminal record. Unfortunately, he put himself in a difficult spot in a custody issue. We respectfully ask that the court accept the plea agreement we have with the state.
All right, with regards to this $1,764.08, how much are you able to pay towards that monthly?
Do 100.
So that means you and the lady who was before me, y'all can come up with $200 a month.
Yes.
Okay. All right, the court is going to sentence you to $1,000 fine, probated, restitution to Ricardo Serta in the amount of $1,764.08, payable at $100 per month. There's to be no contact with the location. Do you have any children?
Yes.
Okay, why is there hesitation?
One's stepchild, one's biological.
All right. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, field visits one time per month for 4 months, and probation. Since they're living at the same location, they can visit them at the same time if it's appropriate. And there's to be 4 years deferred adjudication. Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, anything else you need from the court?
No.
We can go off the record. Do not go with somebody to do their child exchange because no good can come of that. And the young lady that you're dating with now, if you end up having a child exchange for your biological.
Here it comes, the part every family court judge repeats like a broken record. Bringing your new partner to a custody exchange? That's like pouring gasoline on a fire and acting shocked when it explodes.